All right, so today is Saturday, and early this morning, got up and took Trish to meet Bub and Kathy right off the highway. Dropped Trish off with them because they're going on the family vacation. So, family is going on vacation. She's gone for like 8 days. Um, I was supposed to come home and chill for a couple hours, and then get in the vehicle and head to my buddy Pat McNeely's, call him Big Brother. Go get with Pat, and it's Chuck's 60th birthday. Chuck is another really good friend of mine, and Pat had reached out to a bunch of us, and we were all getting together at one of our old restaurants, the Turner Broadcasting Gang, one of the restaurants we used to go to all the time. It's called Roasters. I believe it's near Lenox Mall area. It's been a long time. Anyway, I was supposed to go. I was going to drive to Pat's, and then from Pat we were going to pick up Chuck, and then it was going to be a surprise that I was with them, and then we're going to go to Roasters, and then the gang was going to be there, and it's going to be a big surprise. Anyway, I after I dropped Trish off, I got home. My stomach just started rumbling really bad. Started having the dry heaves, and it didn't get better. It just kind of stayed where it was. So I had opened the store last week, Wednesday and Thursday, because I knew that our normal days, Friday and Saturdays, I was going to have the store closed so I can do this. Well, again, here it is Saturday. I'm on the back porch. I believe at this time, Pat, Chuck, and the gang are all together now. And I am missing it. I am missing it. So, my Saturday is just going to be chilling out today and hoping that this is just a little 24-hour bug thing I got. So, cannot believe that I'm missing this. I've been looking forward to this for ever since Pat announced it. I've been excited to see everyone. Guys I hadn't seen in years and years and years. Anyway, so yeah, this is day one without Trish, and it looks like it will be a Saturday of me just chilling here at the house. So, what are you gonna do? So it is, I don't know, about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And I didn't do anything today. I just chilled, to be totally honest with you. My stomach's better. I feel like I may be getting a little sick, but I don't think I'm gonna get sick, kind of a thing. But I feel fine right now. Got photos. Go down. I got photos from the luncheon that they had, Chuck's 60th, and wow, it's just I wish I would have been there. I wish I could have made it. I didn't want to take a chance. How my stomach was feeling, but man, it was awesome seeing them in those photos. The good thing is, a lot of them that I haven't talked to in quite a while, we kind of have our numbers back, and I'll holler at them. I'd already talked to Butch. I talked to Butch, text Butch. He is a good friend of mine. And Maury is on there. And Carl Horseman. Carl is, well, I finally was just the right amount of being a annoying young guy that wanted to work in the business but had absolutely no I had no experience in the production business except for being a child actor, and Dad had his TV show, and I did puppet ministry and stuff like that, and did some commercials, but nothing huge. And but yeah, Carl took me in and took a chance on me after I called about every other day for a month. And I do remember when I was going in to meet with Carl for the first time to do my interview, I have never ever in my life had a resume. Never. I walked into Turner Broadcasting literally off the streets. My aunt's brother worked in the scenery shop, and so one family gathering, we were looking through things, and Aunt Carol was like looking through photo albums of some of the projects he had worked on for Turner, and she was like, "You've got to show Greg this stuff. He's this is what he's into. He loves this." My Aunt Carol knew me very well about having that little bit of creativity, but not having any place to put it, or whoa, there we go, or what to do with it, or so. Anyway, my Aunt Carol and Uncle Raymond are the ones that got me in touch with her brother, who then just mentioned me to someone, which I was in my early 20s, so I was like, yeah, Turner Broadcasting's going to call me. And sure enough, they did. And had an interview with Carl, and I remember the very first time meeting him, I knew I was with someone who knew what he was doing, and I knew he was very well respected. Because the Turner Mansion, which I don't even think you could see the Turner Mansion anymore, there's buildings everywhere, but the Turner Mansion was the main building at the time. And I remember walking into the little waiting room, and then Carl came out, and it took us forever to get down this long hallway to his office to sit down and talk. Everyone was stopping and shaking his hand and talking to him about projects and everything, and that's when I already knew. I was like, all right, this guy this guy is it. This guy is it. I don't know how I got in this position. Well, good man above, but I couldn't believe I was there. Anyway, down. Throw my arm out every single night. So what was supposed to be a 5-minute meeting ended up being something like 5 hours, I think, where we figured out that his dad had been in the ministry and worked in the television, and then my dad had been on a lot of TV back in the day, and found out that some of the places where his dad had, I think, built stages and things. I can't remember. Sorry, Carl, just in case you're listening, sorry, I forgot how that interacted. But I know that our dads had crossed paths a long time ago, and then anyway, Carl is a good Christian man, and it just worked out. Greg Daniels, some 20-year-old kid that was living at the time in Barnesville, Georgia, with my cousin Rodney. I had just gone through a rough time in my young life, and Rodney was like, just come hang out with us for like a week. And I went, and I came back to get my clothes and things. I ended up moving out and lived on the farm. We got some good memories on the farm, fun memories. That was good times in our lives for sure. And anyway, and I do believe that's when Rodney met his wife. I believe it was during that time when we were all together. But anyway, I don't know how I got onto all this. Just seeing the pictures, and Bob Pettit was there. Of course, Chuck, Big Brother Pat was there. Monda, it was awesome seeing Monda. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. There's a couple other people there. Sorry, guys. I was drawing a blank. I just went through memory lane there for a minute. So I'm leaving a couple of people out. I apologize. I think I said Maury. Tom Capello. Tom, buddy. Tom was a production manager and I was a production coordinator. We worked together for a very long time on some very big projects, and I believe he has his own production company, which is awesome. So Tom was there. I think I covered everyone. If I missed someone, I will jump back on here and apologize, but yeah, it was good seeing all of them. We'll get together again. We'll figure something out, and we'll try to all get together again. Hopefully sooner than later. But anyway, that was going back to the first day, Trish not being here. That was my Saturday. It was weird not being at the store. It was really weird not being at the store yesterday. Of course, we were open Wednesday and Thursday, but again, this morning I was supposed to I took Trish and met with Bub and Kathy. They went on vacation. I was going to come back here for a couple hours and then go meet up with Pat and spend 4 or 5 hours all together doing that. And I just sat around. Cannot believe I just had to sit around. So we'll see him again. Yeah, we're gonna see him again for sure. All right, these two are huffing and puffing. I think I'm going to. I'm just calling it a night tonight. I may work on the grandkids project, the Hot Wheels project that I'm working on. I got some crafty stuff coming in tomorrow that I'll be able to really work on that project tomorrow, and then I need to pick some projects I want to do around the house to surprise Trish. I think I said in another video, I write a list of all these things I want to do. In reality, I can only do like that much, but my mind still tells me I can do all of it. So I got a very long list, but hopefully I'll knock out 3 or 4 things. Anyway, all right, that was it for today. We'll see what Sunday holds. Sunday is usually a day that I do rest because of Friday and Saturday. So, hey, I may have 2 rest days. Yeah, I can do that because she's not here. I'm the boss.